everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm super duper excited because I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to Ateez's 9th mini album titled The World EP.2 Outlaw. Everyone, we love to see it with a brand new era coming from Ateez means brand new B-sides, and they always deliver in terms of their B-sides. And not too long ago, of course, we covered Bouncy. Just how the choruses hit in the song completely slaps, period. And I love how they're doing the TikTok challenges and Instagram reels amongst other groups. Just a love to see it moment. But let's talk a bit about the operation videos that we saw leading up to this brand new era. I think the couple of them that were really notable to me in terms of personal taste was This World, Wake Up, and Django, if I recall correctly, but I remember more than thoroughly enjoying each and every single operation video. But aside from that, I can't wait to hear these amazing B-sides in full and to just listen to greatness that is Ateez themselves. So hey, without further ado, let's just dive into this album review now. Alright, so the first track we have here is This World. Of course, we got the Edenary Collective on the entirety of this album. We're talking about Eden, Olander, of course, Maddox. We got Buddy, Pepperoni, Olive, and as always, we gotta have Hungjun and Mingi taking part on the lyrics and writing their own lines. But one notable name that I want to mention here right away, who's taking part on the composing side for this song, is Alexander Carlson. For those who are not familiar, Alexander Carlson has worked with many of my favorites. We're talking about Super M and their song Tiger Inside. We're talking about Blessed Curse by N-Hyphen, Cherry Bullet quite heavily, the likes of Follow Me, one of my favorite B-sides by them, Q&A, Flash Forward by La Seraphim. The list truly goes on, you know, but let me bring it up here right away. This World, and let's go. Ooh, the synthesizer work here. Oh, hold up. What's speeding up? Whoa. Man. They really changed the gears for the synthesizer work. Almost feels like an overture to something. Ooh. Yet. Oh, San. I love how I love how atmospheric this song is. Almost taking the progressive rock route with it. Oh, there we go. Very hard hitting with the drum kit work. So this is verse 2. Hello, Evan. Hey. Whoa. I love how they work off each other here, Mingi and Hungjun. And I love how there's like this choir-like feel to this song in most moments. Just all in all, very electrifying. That's crazy. I love these moments by Jongho though. Adds so much to the song. Numb, hatred, emptiness. No way. Ooh. I love this organ work here. Take Back My Life. Electronic drum kit work. Bunch of thrashing going on here. Whoa. Oh my goodness. They were insane for this. Whoa, back at it again. This has to be the outro, right? Wow. I don't want to end this before weird music cues up in as per usual for these lyric videos, but man, oh man. First of all, I can't be the only one feeling like there's like some sort of connection going back to Cyberpunk, of course, one of my favorite B-sides from Ateez. But man, oh man, it's crazy. Like, this song is very atmospheric, yet it takes a bit of the progressive rock influences here and there amidst some of the sections. Doesn't necessarily take the synthwave route with it by any means, but there's like choir-like moments, and yet what's really hard-hitting and adds more depth to the song is the dynamic drum and bass work that's being done through and through within this song, everyone. Now, what's cool is, sure, the pre-chorus is hit time after time, same way that is done by Seonghwa, I've got to say. But I liked the refrain pretty much about lies, control, you know, hatred, emptiness, right? How it played out something like that before other moments happen in the song. And notice how that's placed like before the verses, right? It was placed before verse 2. It was placed before, additionally, an incredible verse 3 that was pretty much done like a bridge. Like, believe it or not, there's no bridge in this song. It's just a lengthy verse 3 that like really hits the climax to this song. And yeah, did I say I really love Jongho's moments in this song, everyone? Like, definitely an overture to something. It could be a crazy like soundtrack for some crazy epic movie, you know what I'm saying? I love Wooyoung's voice throughout this song, I've got to say, as well. But notice how like the first time around in the chorus, if I recall correctly, right? I'm ready for the dark, I'm ready for this world. There's no like ad-lib work, but then the second go through, we got a little bit of ad-lib work, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna have to go through this again just to double check to see if there was that added nuance that I think is going on in this song second time around with the chorus. Very dark synthesizer work. It speeds up. And it eases, sizzles down. Pretty much we're getting ticking of the hi-hats, we're getting electronic drum kit work. See, I'm saying in terms of like this choir like feel to it, and that's honestly at the end of the day in terms of like due to how they project themselves, right? It's just done in that way on the ends of the lines. Bit of vocal layering, some effects here and there. Yet, what's really cool, there's this mysterious factor going in with the pre-chorus, which I love a lot. So no ad-lib work here. We're gonna track this as we go. Ooh. The heft. The power. I love it. Now this is the refrain, first time around. Numb. Hatred. Emptiness. Verse 2. Black Shadow has no fear, death, when you willingly face the darkness. So it's like, this is like a bring it on type of moment, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of the dark. In fact, I am embracing the dark here. I want to be in the darkness here. I will face this darkness with all my will and power. Hey, Myley. I love how they play off of each other here too. Seonghwa most definitely has his moments in this song. Here we go again. See what I'm saying? The oh, that's the ad-lib work that I was talking about, the added nuance. Was there another moment with some ad-lib uh-oh? Just added background vocal moment. Now we bring it to lengthy verse 3. Yeah, you know when it's about to go down when you hear that. Now we just get some treacherous kind of like, what I was saying, like organ-like work being done here. Or heavy synth strings in the back. But just all in all, synth strings maybe with synthesizers. The test and admiration. Ooh. Very fitting moment given to Jongho there. So overall, the vocal arrangement was done to a T. This might be my favorite B-side, guys. Not gonna lie. And we're only on the first B-side here. And I just love how there's like this emotional gravitating like kind of weight to it. And for those who've seen my coverage in terms of Dreamcatcher's Bon Voyage, they took the complete progressive rock kind of route, and we know who's working behind the scenes, of course, and they went the full progressive rock route with a lot of emotion poured into it. And this is like a little bit of progressive rock influence added in the mix, choir like feel to it, crazy electronic work at the same time. So a lot of inspirations here and there, and a little bit like experimental here and there at the same time. So I really love how Ateez did this with this world, honestly. But we shall see, you know, if any other B-sides will top this world for me. But so far, this is my favorite B-side on this album, everyone. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Dune. Of course, continuously, as you can expect, Hongjoon and Mingi taking part on the lyrics throughout all their tracks. You can expect that for the rest of the B-sides as well. But hey, I just want to dive into this next song right away here, and let's go. Whoa! Some sort of plucks or loops going on here. Kick drum snare work with a bit of the hi-hats. Ooh! Seonghwa! Love the energy in this song. Rapid fire cannon drum kit work. Wait, this is the pre-chorus. Okay. Son. Oh, Yeosang. You tell me this is the chorus? Man, he's rocking it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Mingy. Oh, love his delivery here. Yes, I'm doing. Oh, playful at times. Very angelic with it. Oh, the husk, the heft that's done by Yeosang here. Loving his spotlight here in the chorus. But just the succession that's done into Jongho is unbelievable from Yeosang to Jongho, am I right? Whoa! Very choir-like with this moment here. Fade out, fade out. Whoa! Yeosang and Jongho. By far, that's the main highlight. I got slight chills there. Man, oh man, it just goes to show you that, like, Ateez knows how to throw on a performance as a whole. And every time I say that, you know, it's shown in their performance. But, like, not only, like, we're talking about choreography, like, just on the vocal end and rap delivery end of things, just all around. You get it, everyone? So it's, like, just the control, right? The control that they have and the... How should I say this? Like, the control... in a point where they can get us so mesmerized or so enthralled or so in the moment with their music is absolutely incredible. And Dune is one of those songs, good examples of that truly surprises us on all ends and all. But wow, Yeosang and Jongho ripped this song to shreds, and it just seems like I'm still in a movie. I feel like, in fact, I'm in some sort of action movie coming through and all, and just the heavenly harmonization, the harmonies going in and coming into play, these ethereal magical moments where there's that Bisan in the mix and all. Is insane, okay? This has to be one of my favorites as well, coming off of this album. But I'm just guessing here that for y'all, it was really hard to pick an exact favorite, at least for me so far. And we're not even like nearing the end of this album, you know what I'm saying? And as always, the rap line, Mingy, Hongjun, just how they work off each other, really work off each other, but also work off of each other, you know what I'm saying? So it's like whether it's Mingi onto Hongjun, vice versa, and all coming with different kind of flows, aggressiveness, you know, just all wrapped up in one, and just there's just a countless amount of syllables and words being put out all in one verse, like such in a rapid fire canon kind of fashion, and they're always more than capable to do that every one. Sorry, I'm just processing of what I just witnessed in this song, but I'm gonna bring it back up here, break it down a little bit more, and process more moments in this song, everyone, and point out my favorite parts too. Some cha-ching sampling going on there. That ring. Love the attitude as a whole. Snare drum work. I love how they're rambunctious and wild for this era, to be honest. Yet to an extent where we could there's actually some nice melodic and enjoyable moments, right? Very anthemic here, the heaven's door and all. Two different drums in the mix. Some risers, breathing. Oh, so deep with it. What am I hurt for? Of all many people, why is it me? Man, the intensity from Yeosang. I love it. Jungho elevating it. I think chorus, hands down, my favorite part in the song. Love the emphasis with panic on the ends of the lines here. Pop, pop, you know what I'm saying? I love it, I love it. I love that grit that he has. And some of you may know, Mingi do be the bias too. Oh, and I love how in some pockets of moments they can just add some playful moments and just like run with it. Just so fun with it. Ah! Yes, so good with the hard-hitting drums. Let me bring it here. Right here. My second favorite part, whether it be Yunho or not, whoever is doing this moment right here. Conjuring some moment here, some epic moment. Very angelic with it. Woo! Mayday, fade out. And then I totally forgot that. This is actually my second favorite moment, okay? The other part was my third favorite moment. Just how Yeosang and Jungho work out together. Like, not work out together, but worked with each other on this moment right here is absolutely incredible. Builds it up properly. Oh, I can't even escape. Woo! The attack. But yeah, I really love the vocal arrangement as well as the arrangement to this song. Maybe some electric guitar even in the works, everyone, but Dune, very hard-hitting. unbelievable chorus that I didn't expect to happen with Yeosang and Jongho in the mix. And all right, this is like one of those mind-blowing moments that you get from Ateez, of course. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Django. A good amount of y'all, when I first checked out the Operation video for Django, said that you really enjoyed this song. So let me bring it up here right away and let's go. Ooh, bit of a vocal sampling there in the back, or some sort of dialogue intro. Oh. Ooh, just a distortion of the bass. I love it. 하나 둘 셋. Ooh, the vocal blending again. I love it. Ooh, Ooyoung. I love this moment here. Very theatrical with it so far. With the hi-hat work, the snare drum work, I should say. Rolling of the snare drum. Oh. Oh, the song is so cool. Just the overall production to it. I love it. Verse 2, Mingi. I create the culture. Oh my. Complete fire. Boom, 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 boom. Love it. There's that snare drum work again, but notice how the snare drum work ends up doing some rolls here. Woo. No round. Django, Django. Call me Django. Wow. Yes, Jongho. Oh, something's happening here. Underdog. Adios. Kill it. Whoa. Whoa. Tang 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 tang. Ooh. Wow. This outro though with the synth strings. Oh. I love it. And Yeosang there to wrap it up, everyone. Man, oh man, Django. I think it's tied neck and neck with Dune, to be honest, in terms of my liking of this song. Like, Ooyoung had his moment that was so crazy, and it takes this full-blown theatrical approach to it, I believe, with the string plucks and all, and then with the outro. A lot of addition of that synth string work, panning through our left and the right side of our ears and every one. And don't even get me started with Mingi with the interlude, and then he kicks it right away in his fire verse 2. I'm pretty sure we can all agree to that. But like, probably the most craziest arrangement so far coming off of this album, I've got to say. Like, even beyond the title track, I've got to say, and that's completely fine, because we not only got an interlude before verse 2 by Mingi, we got a really good bridge, And just a follow-up with a bra-ta-ta-ta post-bridge, like, come on. And then an outro where they spelled out D-J-J-A-N-G-O. And then some ad-lib work there added in the mix and all. I love it. I love this song so much. Maybe over time it might even end up being becoming my favorite B-side, or at least in my top 2 echelon off of this album, everyone. So let me bring it up here right away. I even loved Yunho's moments in this song, so bring it up here right away and go through it again. Very ploring kind of start to this song. Bit of ringing of the clock or something like that. Bit of tambourine percussion work. But in all, very distorting of the bass that's going on for this song. Very rudimental with the drum kit work. Boom, 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 boom. And there's some little percussion work even in this moment here with Wooyoung. Dung dung, some tinging and tanging going on there of the percussion work. Pop it like it's hot. What's cool is, like, we get the snare drum work, but then we get the rolling motion being done on the snare drum work, which you tend to hear in, like, marching band music, the rolling of the snare drum and all. Final round. Ain't nobody mess with Django. Call me Django. Oh, you know, with the scenario delivery, so memorable. Interlude. I create the culture, I plan your move. I love it. He said, I love it. I love it. The emphasis, whether the emphasis on the ends of the lines or the start of his lines. Tinging the drums. Now we get hit with the 808 bass with Hongjun here. Drum kit work. Bum 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 bum. Oh. Wow, it could be done either way, whether it's like vocally done or like synth, like not synth strings, but like plucks happening. Dung 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 dung. You know, ascending, descending. I'm leaning towards plucks. There's that ringing again. Final round. Oh, so good. Yunho San has his moments, of course. The final round. Let's see here. Right here we go. Bit of string work, not synth string work. It's very clear in the back there. Ooh, or bass plucks. Post bridge. Wow, you know. Yeah, this post bridge goes crazy with it. Outro. It's like a full-blown symphony with the synth string work going left, right, just panning in, mixed and mastered like that. And then is that Sundaro? I love it, everyone. Django, it's most definitely up there with Dune, without a doubt. Just how theatrical it is. Love the ad-lib work. Very distinct verse 2. I create the culture. I plan your move. The post bridge was something else, but I liked how it followed up after the bridge, everyone. And just the outro. They wrapped it up so perfectly, spelling out Django with some ad-lib work added in the mix too, and just prior to that, just hitting of some vocal flourishes and high notes with my man's Jungho in the works. But hey, everyone, let's continue this emotional, crazy roller coaster that we're going on, and let's just get into the next B-side now. Alright, everyone, now we are moving on to Wake Up, one of my most anticipated tracks coming off of this album. Let me bring it up here right away, and let's just dive into it. Oh. So this has to be the intro. Ooh, verse 1 right away here. Bit of vocoder work going on. Fix on right away. Oh, Mingi. Oh. Oh my goodness. Where's the song headed though? Jungho. Oh. I'm loving the vocoder work here. Oh, Jungho. Pop off, man. What? Hongjun! He's not stopping! Okay. This is a lot to take in. Oh. I love the tempo line a lot. Just with Jungho bringing it together. Woo. 808 claps, electronic drum kit work, a lot of electronic elements. Doom, 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 doom. Love the electronic guitar work in this. Whoa! Wait, what's happening here? Whoa! Unbelievable. And just the Wake Up by Hongjun. Man, I gotta just say it right away here, even though we're not at the end of the album. This has to be the best era by Ateez for the world, right? Like, this has to be the best era to date for me personally. I'm not sure about you guys, but man, oh man, when you give Hongjun the opportunity to spit, he's gonna take that opportunity and slay it, right? The matter of fact is, we got Fix On so early with verse 1. I'm like, what, already? It's not even verse 2 yet. I'm like, oh no, I'm not even ready for what's gonna happen in of course, verse 2, everyone. We had that nice interlude moment coming from Yunho, if I recall correctly, and then Hongjun just the countless amounts of like syllables and words that he was putting out and spitting out. The fact that I couldn't like keep up was just so crazy. Like, dare I say, you know, put it more in the conversation. Like, if I would go out and say one of my favorite rappers from K-pop right now that's still in the promotion of things, you know, still active, is Hongjoon, right? It's Hongjoon. My dead number one is Bobby and BI, but the fact that I'm mentioning Hongjoon and how he's just up there with my two favorites right there is insane. Hongjoon and Mingi as well, right? So Hongjoon, it just hits you like a truck completely, full blast like that with that verse 2. Very strong vocal moments by Jungho. I think that those two are the main highlights. Those two guys for this song, and all in all, the song's very addictive. I love the vocoder of work, the vocal effect work going on and all, and I can really foresee myself enjoying this song time after time, countless amounts of time, just like a lot of replay value to it, you know. The intricacy is not in the arrangement by any means when I talk about Ateez's music. Sometimes it is, but it's not the main highlight by any means. I want to just talk about like just the boiling it down to the detail, you know, whether it's the lengthy verses, the brief verses that like really get us like hyped up for the pre-chorus, the chorus, the ad-lib work, the vocal effects that are slightly done, the chants that are being done, the anthemic moments that tend to be done in their music. Sometimes they could be theatrical with it. I just love the different approaches that they take, and like they do it in an unexpected kind of manner, and I can't emphasize that enough, everyone. So hey, we gotta get back into this song again because I want to break down that verse 2 without a doubt. So let me bring it up here right away and let's go. Love Wooyoung in this song too. Very hard hitting, you know, not overly aggressive with it, right amount. Drum kit work. Fix on. Just the distorting, like just the tuning on this is crazy. I should have swallowed the desire that turned out to be lies. The more it seeps in, the more your eyes wakes up. I'm going to run. Oh, this angelic moment by San following it up. See what I'm saying with the ad-lib work? The follow-ups here. And then Jungho, right? I would say the meaty portion of the song is going on here. Now, mind you, once we get into verse 2, I don't even know if I can call it condiments. It's just the spicy moment that's gonna happen here. Oh, Jungho, just another day for him. Interlude. I love that whisper with "Yes, I know it," and then I'm possessed. At this point, you do think Hongjoon is possessed because my man is just ripping these lines like no tomorrow. I get swayed here. Too fast for me. I'm possessed. I lose any other thoughts. I get swayed here and there just like that with no resistance. Man, that just the riff work going on here. Not until then will you know if you are who you think you are. And the fact that he's going so fast and he can just like add some raspy, fun moments falling out, you know what I'm saying? Now, let me point it out there. Love it. But yeah, just the distortion done in the song. Truly the definition of distortion. Some risers. I can't get enough with this tempo line though. Definitely one of my favorite lines in this song with the ad-lib work. Rapid fire cannon drum kit work. Woo! Wow. This might end up being my favorite B-side over time. Love the background vocals here, just the background, like, you know, the vocal layering here going on. Sharp hit synths. Bombastic outro. Take you there. The shouting, love it. Very electrifying. Wake up. It's definitely up there, you know. I don't know, like, initially upon first and second, like, listen, you know, it being my favorite B-side, but maybe over time, it might sneak up into that position, I've got to say, because it's so up in terms of my alley, in terms of taste, personal taste, and how it plays out and all. But let's just get into the final B-side, I believe, and then we'll wrap things up with my concluding thoughts now. Alright, last but not least, we have Outlaw, the final B-side off of their 9th mini album, The World Episode 2, Outlaw. Let me bring it up here right away. Let's wrap it up with Outlaw now. Ooh. Right away with Mingy. Some sirens. Ooh, very hip-hop influence, this track. Crazy bouncy bass line. I can't write regrets. I was born in this nature. Tell him. Ooh, son. Terrifier. Love the vocal blending in this song. Oh, you know. Ooh, the playful keyboard piano work here. Sector 1. Ooh. Wow, what an unexpected moment. Oh, some vocal flourishes, yeah. Verse 2. Hit it, bang. Do the gunshot. Ooh, I love how it's descending here with Mingy. Some 808 cowbell. There's the sirens again. Xylophone like vibraphone work in the back there, some sort of percussion work like that. Here's the piano again. Little bubble sampling sounds. But what a nasty bass line. Ooh, the tinging and hanging to the percussion work. The hi-hat work. Bridge. Ooh, these piano chords. Whoa! What's going on here? This is some sort of interlude? Whoa! It feels like a completely different song now. Ooh, very anthemic with it, with the chanting in the back. So good. Probably the most hip-hop influenced track on the album. I've got this, even though we had to wake up with the fire lines and all, and I say that because of the trap percussion, the 808 cowbell that was done here and there, and what a song to really wrap up the album, right? Very smooth vocal work in the chorus, if I recall correctly, with San, right? And just how they get it into this crazy like interlude. I don't think that's a post bridge. I think that's an interlude after the bridge, where they switch it up completely on us and somehow bring it back together to wrap up the song, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy good in that kind of manner, and it's very hip-hop influenced, because in the first verse we already get the comboing of Mingi and Hongjun to kick off the song. And most times I feel like songs that kick it off with rap can be too jarring, but I feel like this was very fitting by the two of them on Outlaw here. So I'm gonna bring it up here right away, break some few moments here and there in my favorite moments before we wrap up this album and all. Let's do that right here. Skirt, you know, type of sampling. 808 claps. The sirens. I love it. I love it just in the back there. Love his playful moments by Hongjun here. Sorry for being nasty. Woo. Let's keep it for real. Now I'm waiting for it. There's the sirens transitioning to, you know, I think it was really smoothly done here. Some sort of xylophone percussion work for sure that's doing the tinging in the back. Or the ringing, I should say. And love this piano. Sector 1, love that connection. Nasty bass line. And then the pots of pans, some sort of hi-hat work too in combination. Crazy. You know, just when you think we got it all in verse 1, right here. Play according to my rules. Love the dominance type of kind of nature here in this song. I raise my eyes. There's that 808 cowbell there. The dung dung right there. The beat. Me. So good. Here we go. Bring it back. Crazy with it, how they raise it up there. Now we bring it up to here. Bridge. some sort of sentimental chords being played here. There are no rules in the jungle. Not in this jungle. Crazy how Jongho holds it for that long, and then there's like, nah, right? And now we get into the interlude. And I feel like this is previewing for next time around, in a way. Which is crazy, because I feel like the next era can be wild as this interlude / outro to the song. So good, everyone. 'Cause I'm the outlaw, everyone. So all in all, this is Song of the Year. I mean, I already said Song of the Year, but this is Album of the Year yet again. I always for the Album of the Years, I always end up saying Song of the Years for my album reviews. It's such a habit because the title track is like that. In this case, especially for Ateez, but this is Album of the Year material candidate right there, you know. Definitely one of my top albums out there, and especially I would go as far as say my favorite era personally by Ateez. It takes the cake completely. And if we're talking about favorite B-side wise, that gets really difficult here, you know. I high-key want to go with This World right off the bat being my favorite B-side, then go with Wake Up, and then tied with Dune and the Django that go crazy with it. Then I would have to go with Outlaw, but I'm not going to be surprised if Wake Up takes the spot for This World. I feel like Dune and Django still has that replay value that I'm foreshadowing and foreseeing quite possibly, right? So no skip album at the end of the day, with a great outro to the song, pretty much an outro track, pretty much Outlaw that went crazy with it, with the interlude, right? So these songs go to show you not just the intricacy in the overall arrangement, but like the vocal arrangement, right? The moments that were provided for the first verses, right? Verse 1, verse 2. We even got additional verse 3 in one of these songs, right? We got post bridges. We got a bunch of interludes throughout these songs, right? Just to get us ready for what's about to happen in verse 2 and all. Don't even get me started about Hongjoong and Mingi in Wake Up and Jongho in the mix, but I feel like we got a good amount of the spotlight for all the members, dare I say, for each and every single B-side. Like, you know, one member had a huge amount of spotlight in certain songs, you know what I'm saying, here and there. So all in all, this is a 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10. You already know, but let me know your favorite B-sides in the comment section down below, everyone. I'm so glad that I finally took the time to do this album review amidst my busy life, covering Queendom Puzzle, PT job type of things and all going on into play. So thankfully you guys have been patient with me, fellow Ateez, but take care as always. Be sure to like, subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. Just warms my heart connecting with y'all in the comment section down below. Take care as always. This has been Garrison, and peace.